So I kind of feel trapped in a way. Because now I'm at a crossroads. All the people that I love, yes, you can cuddle nicely like her instead of being the big bolshy puppy you are quite munching off. Are you listening to me, sir? I'm at a crossroads in the sense that I love my job, I love what I'm doing, and I love the fact that I've got my own house out here in the country where it's lovely, but where the fuck is everyone? And I've got you two unknown, my baby, my risky babies. So I know I've got at least another 15 years with you two, motley crew. But I don't know, you know? A gay man coming from London who used to live bang central London in a council flat, albeit. Don't scratch my chin. Used to walk to Soho every other night when I wasn't working, having a drink, getting pissed off because I'd blown it with some guy I was flirting with and I ended up being too leery because I'd had one too many to drink. Will you stop biting your sister? Your teeth are sharp. And I am very thankful to my ex, who you've not met, who I was with for 17 years, for bringing me here and showing me that you can grab life by the bollocks and do something different. Yeah, it was a whole new turnaround, a whole new change. About 5 years down the line from splitting with him, I think it was the right thing to do, but here I am, with everything I could wish for and want, but not with anyone that I really wish to be with or want. God, would you stop it? So, I don't know. They say you should talk to your dogs because they should talk to your dogs because, you know, it's therapy, self-therapy, and actually dogs benefit from it too because they feel more close to you and more loving towards you. But the bottom line is, the truth of it is, I don't have a fucking choice, do I? Unless I go and seek more cognitive behavioural therapy or try NLP, that sounds really good. So, I don't know what to do. What should a gay man in the middle of the country where everyone is a closet, everyone that I meet before they've told me on the app has a wife at home, 2.4 children, or they're just too closeted to come out because of this archetypal macho image that everyone has to live in the country in Australia. What do I do? Where do I go from here? I need a drink on that one. If you knock this out of my hand, I'm gonna. Don't bite. Stop biting. Stop. I met someone the other day and you really liked him, didn't you? But lo and behold, he's with someone, been with them for 22 years. So I'm just a bit of fluff again, aren't I? Huh? A bit on the side. Maybe this is my life. Maybe because I am happy with my job and I'm happy rescuing dogs like you two, maybe this is my life. Maybe I don't need a significant other. But if you ask everyone, without exception, do they want to die alone or with someone? I think it would be the latter that most people would agree to. And you know, I'm not saying that I need somebody to define who I am. I don't particularly need someone per se because, you know, I enjoy life, having my own independence and watching what I want, not having to share the bed with someone that snores or that wants to wrap themselves around you in the middle of the night when you're having a nice deep sleep and you're shocked and scream because you think you're being accosted by a murderer or something. I I actually like being on my own, but I kind of want my cake and eat it. I don't know, you know, maybe in this day and age where things are a lot more cryptic and complex, maybe just having a weekend partner. I don't know. All I do know is what used to be the most easiest thing in the world, anyone who was anyone could procure a significant other, has now become the most difficult and challenging thing to try and do, you know? But if I was back in England, in the UK, in London, I don't know, maybe there'd be more candy to choose from, figuratively speaking. But then my only problem is to take you two back, it would cost me over $40,000, and that's probably about my life savings at the moment. Because this old man, he's not getting any younger. So I find myself at the crossroads. And Grindr and Scruff and all those other apps, yeah, you can meet the occasional person that wants to have a date and do more than just shag. Top or bottom? Boring. How big's your... Boring. What do? I don't want to leave you two behind. I know you've got each other. And I'm sure that you'll easily love someone else in time, but I might not. Kind of feel trapped in a way. I love this little cottage I bought, and you know, it's given me some room so that I can rescue dogs like you two. Front yard and backyard. And I love you two so much, very much. But I just don't know what to do now. Mum's ill, your grandma. She's not getting any younger. I miss my nephews and my niece, my brother and sister. I miss everyone. But then their lives will go back to normal after the novelty of me returning home. Be exciting for a while, but then it'll go back to me having to make bookings to go and visit my siblings. Because I can't just turn up spontaneously, which is what single people tend to do, right? Everyone's partnered, and I love that for them, I really do. But their lives will go back to normal. They've got their settled lives back home, and for me it'll be like starting from scratch. And I won't have a job as good as this that pays so well. I won't be able to drive around freely in the wide open space because I've never driven in the UK before. I had to learn when I came to Australia because there's just no two ways about it. So what do? Everything goes back to normality for them, but not for me. It will go back to hell. Chasing your tail, trying to find jobs, trying to find a place. A shitty, run-down, one-bedroom, tiny apartment in suburbia is all I'd be able to afford, the equivalent of this two-bedroom cottage with a garden and a front garden. That's what my life will be devoted to. With or without you two with me. And you're puppies, so I think you'll survive the fly. But you're big also, so it's going to be a hell of an astronomical price. Oh God, gay men and their dogs, huh? And gay women and their dogs, or pussies, or both.